Hello, third graders. Today we are talking about division as equal sharing because when we divide, that's really what we're doing. We're sharing things equally. So let's get started. And I'm going to jump actually to slide 6. And it says, there are eggs waiting to hatch. They should be spread out equally between the 3 nests. How many eggs are in each nest? Write a division sentence to represent the problem. So this question does not tell us how many eggs are waiting to hatch. So we get to kind of make that up. So it does tell us, though, that they should be spread out equally between the 3 nests. So here are our 3 nests. And I'm just going to start drawing circles. Now, it's really important when you're sharing equally that you divide things up one at a time, like one for you, one for you, one for you. This is actually called partitioning in math. It's a really fancy word for just giving one at a time, partition. So one for you, one for you, one for you. This way we make sure that all of them are equal. Let's give each nest, let's give them each one more. Now let's do 2 more each. So now we can see how many eggs we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can say we have 12 eggs divided into 3 nests equals how many in each nest? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the division sentence being shown by this problem is 12 things, 12 objects, in this case eggs, divided into 3 nests equals 4 in each one. Let's go to slide 8 as another example. It says Nolan feeds 6 carrots equally to 3 rabbits. So we're taking 6 carrots, we're dividing them equally for 3 rabbits to find out how many carrots each rabbit is going to get. So we're going to partition them one at a time. 1 carrot for you, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've reached our total, so we need to stop to see how many did each rabbit get? 2. So 6 divided into 3 separate rabbits gets 2 each. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. Let's try this one. 15 scouts equally share 3 tents. How many scouts are in each tent? Place 1 counter, which is going to stand for a scout, at a time next to each tent until all the counters are gone. All right, so let's see. We need 15 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we took 15 scouts, we divided them into 3 tents. How many are going to be in each tent? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. All right, now you're going to get a chance to practice in just a minute on your whiteboards, but I wanted to do a couple of the problems that you're going to actually be using. It tells you you have 10 counters. You're going to divide them into 2 equal groups. So they're showing you 10 counters dividing into 2 equal groups. So we're actually going to draw the equal groups. Whenever it says groups, remember, just draw them as big circles. We have 2 equal groups. We need to divide up 10 counters one at a time though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have how many in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 divided by 2 equals 5 in each group. So you're going to answer some questions like that, and then they're going to switch it up on you a little bit. This time it's telling you 8 counters. It's not telling you how many groups. This time it's telling you to put 4 in each group. They're missing a number. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a group, they're telling us. They want to know how many groups can we make to get to 8 counters. Well, can I make another group of 4? Let's see, we're at 4, and then 4 more brings us to 8. Oh, that's our total number of counters. So if we have 8 counters and we put 4 in each group, how many groups could we make? 1, 2. So 8 counters divided into 2 groups gives us 4 in each group. So you'll practice a few more examples that will look like that. And then one more thing that I wanted to just show you. It says draw 9 counters in 3 equal rows. So this time they want us to put them in an array. So we need 9 counters in 3 equal rows. We know we want 3 rows. So you'll start off by making just one counter in each row, and then we're going to keep counting until we get up to a total of 9 counters. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You notice I just put one in each row at a time. That's super important. We got up to our total 9, so now let's see. How many go in each row? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 in each row. We started with 9 counters. We put them into 3 equal rows, and that gave us 3 in each row. 9 divided by 3 equals 3. So now you're going to practice, even though I'm not here, you'll use your whiteboard, your dry erase marker, and show what you know.